All right, good afternoon, everybody. This is Kevin with Forex-Trading today's Sunday, April 15th, 2018. I just wanted to do a short video on a little setup I'm going to be looking at trading in the pound dollar when the market opens today or later this evening. So if you take a look at the chart, we've got on the daily time scale, we've got a flag pattern in a bullish trend. So we're still looking at this trend continuing to the upside for some new highs. So we're going to look at some shorter time frame trades to try to catch this bounce or try to catch this trend continuation. So if you look here, you see that there's a flag pattern. On the daily time frame, when we go to the 4 hour, you can see there's the flag pattern was broken late last week to the upside. So we're going to look at the pullback potentially at this trend line level and going long. So what we're going to try to do here is watch price action when the market opens today and see how we behave around here. I've got a daily support line we crossed, and then obviously we got the high of the flag pattern as being a daily resistance. So we're going to look how this behaves moving forward. And what we're going to try to do is, when we see price get down in this area, we're going to look at candlestick patterns, as well as any other events that may happen. I know today is first opening day since the Syria situation was announced. I believe it was Friday evening or Saturday. I can't remember. But so the market may be kind of touch and go here. But this is what we're going to look at as of now. So looking at the 4 hour, you see our trend line. Trend line in this area, 1.42, 42 area. So if you look at, let's say, that Fibonacci retracement area, let me bring up the 50%. So our trend line will be somewhere in the area between 23.6 and 38.2% pullback. So we could drop below this trend line support area before we ultimately go higher in the overall trend. So we'd like to try to ultimately look for some long potential buy areas around here, or because we didn't break this high last week, our actual flag pattern could continue and potentially look like this, and then ultimately see a further drop, kind of as I'm trying to show here. We could drop down here and then go to new highs. So we're going to watch that potential opportunity as well. Or I'm sorry, not down here, but we're looking at this being our alternate triangle pattern option. So we're going to look for breakout opportunities as well, but we're also going to look at the pullback here and try to go long. So we're going to go with a more aggressive view and look as if this was completed and pull back and hit the support area and go long on the pair. Also, when we look at some of these trades, we like to look at other analysis methods just to kind of get an idea what those methods are also saying about the pairs. So one I like to look at in general, especially in a trending market, is Ichimoku. So as you can see, when I overlay Ichimoku, you can see the trend was up and down. And if you're not familiar, you can look at our other Ichimoku lessons and our videos. But essentially on this chart, the green cloud is an uptrending market and the orange cloud is a downtrending. So you can see we're currently in an uptrending market. You can see the Tinkins and then the Keatonson line are uptrending as well, and our GQ span is above the price, so that lends itself to a continuation of the trend. So one thing we're going to be watching is another way we trade the Ichimoku is to look at rejection and a trend or a change in direction, either at these Tinkinson lines or the Keatonson line, which were close to those levels. So in this orange box is where we highlighted the trend line change, where we're looking at price support. So they're kind of a confluence of these three. So where we could get a reaction from this area and go to new highs based off of that, as well as the Fibonacci 23.6 level. So that's a good indication that we could be looking at a good trade here to the long side. Obviously, like I said, when market opens, things may be a little bit different. Where there may be some gap ups or gap down based on the situations, but that's one way we look at it. We also like to look at from an Elliott wave perspective. If you're not familiar with Elliott wave, also we have some articles and videos on that, but looking at Elliott wave, we have a good bullish trend here. So if I were to plot some Elliott wave analysis, I can see wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. This is like a consolidation, wave 4, which could have been truncated here, or like I said, we could drop down to another low or another trend line support here for the wave 4. But for now, we're looking at this being 4, and then our wave 5 high with intermediary Elliott wave in this wave 3. This is just me eyeballing. Could be that. So then if we were to make the derail a little bit smaller, you can kind of see the Elliott wave. And if you're not familiar, like I said, we have some videos explaining all that. This is just kind of a general quick look of bullish trend impulse activity on the pair. So it's another good sign that we could be looking at a long trade here to another high to finish this wave. And this area, we have couple of resistance areas we could be looking at as for a target. It's like here's a resistance area in this area that we could ultimately look at for our high. Obviously, we have to go through this first, but I would be looking at a target up in here. So you may want to have a couple positions with a take profit of this high in case we do get us a lower reaction. Book some profits there, which is roughly maybe around 100 pips, but ultimately the 4,700 level is where we would like to see it go, which is a good trade there. It's about 400 to 500 pips or so. So we're going to look and see what happens. Remember, position sizing, money management is a key to making money in Forex, and not losing money, blowing accounts. Visit our website, Forex-Trading-Analysis.com. We're going to be going live soon, so sign up for our newsletter and you will get, before we launch, you'll get a discount on the services. We have a Twitter, sign up for our Telegram, a free Telegram channel. We post trade ideas, some signals, but ultimately look out for our website. We're going to have a lot of good information, a lot of good learning tools, and a lot of good analysis. Thanks again.